Hello, my name is Chen, and I'm currently a master's student in the Department of Visual Contents at Dongseo University. I am honored to attend this summer academic conference. My title is A Study on Transmedia Storytelling in Chinese IP Films. Take Detective Chinatown IP as an example. And my supervising professor is Professor Seung-Woo. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. The above is the table of contents of my dissertation. The paper is organized into four main parts: introduction, theoretical research, transmedia storytelling, strategy for Tangtan IP, and conclusion. Next, I will introduce it in the order of the table of the contents. First is the abstract part, which proposes the idea of utilizing transmedia storytelling theory to create a film. It also combines with one-source multi-use operation mode to clarify the core content of transmedia storytelling theory. Finally, through the analysis of the IP film Detective Chinatown, the idea of theoretical practice is introduced. The abstract part briefly summarizes the main content and the structure of the article. Second, introduction. Chinese IP films are in a rising stage of development, but there are fewer works that reasonably utilize transmedia storytelling theory for IP creation. This also leads most Chinese scholars to choose films from other countries as research cases. In theoretical research, the boundary between one-source multi-use and transmedia storytelling is unclear. In case studies, there are fewer works can be analyzed. Therefore, it's important to clarify the theoretical boundaries and learning the theoretical and practical methods of excellent works for the development of Chinese IP films, which is also the main research significance and innovation points of this thesis. This paper mainly uses literature research method and case analyzed method, analyzing the works of famous scholars on transmedia storytelling and IP culture. Compare the relevant interview materials, story layout, media linkage, worldview, structure, act. Provide ideas for Chinese IP films creation. Third, the definition of IP film is explained from different fields. In the transmedia storytelling study of Tangtan IP in this paper, we prefer to define IP films as IP developed from a recognized film and gradually developed from IP films to comedies, comics, web series, games, and other platforms through the continuous creation of this IP film. Different scholars have different views on the study of transmedia storytelling theory. It was not until 2006 that Transmedia storytelling was clearly conceptualized in Henry Jenkins' book, covering culture, where old and new media collide. This paper uses the research of two major scholars, Henry Jenkins and Mary Lorvian, to explain the development process of this theory. The chart lists in chronological order the major works in the development of the theory. Next, on the conceptual differentiation of transmedia storytelling, compare one-source multi-use and transmedia storytelling to clarify the differences between the concepts. Both of them are good strategies to the process of IP operation, only that they have different focus and different operation methods, and the works to which they apply are also different. Fourth, the Tangtan IP series has 3 films, 1 web drama, 2 comics, 1 detective game, and 2 tabletop games. A relationship map of related works is compiled in the paper. In 2023, the Tangtan IP is expected to release its second web drama, Detective Chinatown 2, and there are plans to expand the story to new platforms such as musicals and animation. Next, in the worldview of Tangtan IP, each work appears to fill the holes in Swiss cheese, making the story world gradually become complete. At the same time, no matter how the story expands, the core of the story world will not change, and the worldview will always be stable. The importance of the core worldview is mainly expressed in the unity of style and the unity of core ideas for works in different media platforms. At the beginning of each Tangtan IP work, the director will call phrase based on different ancient books, which contains the spiritual connotation of ancient Chinese culture and is also the core idea that each story wants to express. Transmedia storytelling, in addition to ensuring a unified worldview, also needs to give full play to the interconnectedness of narrative content in the context of media linkage. Each story is connected and echoes each other, but at the same time is an independent story. Based on the relationship of the characters in each work, the relationship diagram of the main characters of Tangtan IP was drawn as shown in the figure in the combination with Cremaster World Detective ranking to help analyze the role of the characters in the narrative. Within the same story world, many smaller stories are unfolded using different mediums, and these smaller stories are linked together through characters and content to generate more cross currents. A complex spectrum of characters is used to extend the boundaries of the story, and the interconnectedness of the clues draws the synergistic performance of the narrative content. Finally, the study is summarized from a full text perspective, and the deficiencies of the current study are noted. The IP-based film industry has become a huge development trend in Chinese film. But in this process, there are still works that rely too much on raw fans traffic, which can gradually reduce the vitality of excellent IP. Insufficient understanding of the one-source multi-use operation concept and transmedia storytelling theory also makes it difficult to bring out the creative advantages of different IP according to their characteristics. A clear understanding of the core idea of transmedia storytelling can help bring out the creative value of works that aim at comics narratives. As one of the currently relatively successful local IP of transmedia storytelling in China, the story layout, character relationship, and the media relationship of Tangtan IP are of high significance to the practice of transmedia storytelling in China. Of course, although this paper has interpreted the transmedia storytelling of Chinese IP films, it only analyzed the narrative and the character aspects of the Tangtan IP. There are still shortcomings in fan culture and interactive behaviors during the establishment of the narrative system. Similarly, although the Tangtan IP has made some achievements in the field of transmedia storytelling practice, it's still not rigorous enough in terms of the intersectional layout of time and the community of the storyline. In the study of transmedia storytelling of IP films, there are certain differences between different IP, and it's not enough to just analyze Tangtan IP. The road of exploring transmedia storytelling in China is still long, and we hope that the ideas in this paper can serve as a reference. The above is my entire published content, and I will continue to improve my related research in the following. And I also hope that there will be more research results. That's all. Thank you.